Hello everyone, welcome back to wbblacksmithing. Today I'm going to show you the anvil that I got 2 days ago. Now you may be saying, just seeing this, that this is not new. Well, that's true. I just wanted to show you this anvil is going to get moved probably right there in the center of the shop. More of a striking anvil type thing, that's probably what I use it for mostly. Then the new anvil will go there. Now, the new anvil is 55 pounds lighter, but it should be more useful for general forging. This is really good for hammers and stuff, drawing or drifting the eyes, because these are 2-inch hardy holes. Just about. They differ a little bit. That one's a little smaller, that one's a little bigger. A little bit weird, but there are 2 different size hardy holes, about 2 inches. And that's a 475 pound anvil. Now my new one is out here, and it is 420 pounds. This is what you call a Yorkshire pattern anvil. There's a stamp right here that says Sheffield. It's really faint, you can't really see it in person, let alone on camera, especially now that I oiled this. When I got it a couple days ago, it had 2 layers of paint on it. I used industrial paint remover, and I had my girlfriend scrape it all off. And then my student slash friend was here, and he wire brushed it all down for me, and then I put boiled linseed oil on it. Quite a bit. I wanted to really get it in there, in all the pores and stuff of the rot, and even into the steel here. So yeah, it's 420 pounds. Probably will be my main forging anvil now for general work. And it looks bellied down quite a bit from certain angles. It's really not. The only belly here is right here, from here to here. And on the other side, a lot less from here to here. But in the center, it's flat. Just towards the edges, it's bellied down. Now the Pritchel holes, I'm not too sure about. I feel like maybe they were drilled in after the anvil was made. I haven't been able to find any examples with 4 Pritchel holes. I'm not sure. Could have been made for a specialty shop back in the day, but I don't think so. I mean, it kind of looks as if these were punched in, because the bottoms are wider than the tops, but these edges look quite crisp compared to the original hardy hole, and the original Pritchel hole. So I'm not too sure. I really can't be sure 100%. Now there's a good chance that it's a mouse hole. That's what I was told. I haven't found any stamps here in this area where they would be to indicate that for sure, and I haven't really looked too hard yet, but it's one of the English forging companies that made anvils. Could be like a Wilkins and Dudley or something like that. But from the tip of the square horn to the tip of the round horn, it's 38 inches long. The face is 6 inches wide. Now the square horn, I have to open this measuring thing here. It goes from 4 3/4 inches wide here down to about 1 inch wide. So that'll be definitely useful. I really like having a square horn. And the round horn goes from 5 inches round to a blunt-ish tip at 1/2 inch round. Definitely better for general forging stuff than my bridge anvil's horn. The width of the face, 6 inches, is the same as the bridge anvil. Now it's obviously shorter and just smaller in general because This anvil doesn't have a massive section out of it like a bridge anvil does. The footprint of the bridge anvil is like much bigger. Bridge anvil is much taller and longer. I guess overall it's really not longer very much up at the top, because the bridge anvil is 40 inches long versus 38. So up here it's not very much bigger, other than if this was just flat face out to here, it would be basically an identical top half. But the base of the bridge anvil is much bigger than this. This is 15 inches long here. 15 inches long by 14 and a quarter, I believe. Yeah, 14 and a quarter inches long widthwise, and lengthwise it's 15. I'm not going to use this stump, by the way. This is just the stump that I set the anvil on. So this thing is pretty nice. Pretty flat. There's not really any hammer marks at all. Yeah, basically at all. There's nothing on the whole thing. There's some chips around the hardy hole. The original Pritchett hole here has some chamfering, which is actually a good thing. And these are all crisp and square, and they don't bother me or anything. It will actually be handy considering my bridge anvil has no Pritchett hole at all. And this, by the way, is a 1.5 inch hardy hole, which is pretty nice. A little bit smaller than the bridge anvil. Oh, and the height is 14 inches from the bottom of the base of the anvil to the top of the face here. So it's not bad at all. I have a much larger log down the hill there I'm going to use for the base. I have to get a chainsaw, cut it a bit around the edges because the log is 42 inches in diameter. I don't need it quite that big. I do need room around the anvil's feet to put mounting stuff on. And I'm going to bury the log 5 inches in the ground, which isn't that much, but it'll help it from skating around on me on the floor. I don't really need it to go any deeper, especially considering the whole entire thing will probably end up weighing 550, maybe even 600 pounds, because that log is pretty big. So yeah, not bad. I really like the Yorkshire pattern anvils. They have the elegant curves, elegant shapes of a London pattern English anvil, but they're just very useful because they have the square horn, round horn, hardy hole, Pritchett hole. Most of them don't have these extra Pritchett holes, but those will even be more useful for me. And it's pretty good condition. I've been wanting a Yorkshire pattern anvil for quite a while. This one was showed me about half a year ago. And price was a little bit higher, so I said no. Then it was lowered a bit. I said yeah. It was delivered to me for free. I just have to put it where it needs to go, really. So I'm going to try to get a stand here put together, set up pretty soon, so I can use this. I'm tired, by the way, if I sound a little sluggish. The ring isn't the greatest, maybe due to the fact that it's on a log for one, and the size really could affect it. It's solid, it has really good rebound. I can't find my 2-inch ball bearing for some reason. I don't know where it went. Probably rolled off a bench or something, but it's pretty good. But yeah, really, The lack of a loud, high-pitched ring does not bother me at all. Really, the bridge anvil is just horrendously loud, so it'd be nice to have a big anvil that's quiet for a change. I think this would definitely be better for general forging with the horn, the pritchel holes, still a large face. A little bit smaller of a hardy tool is better to, easier to make tooling for. A nice big round pritchel hole for drifting stuff. Square horn really will be useful for me. But anyways, thanks for watching and subscribing. Either in a video where we're making stuff or another video showing just this anvil. I'll show you guys it all set up. Hopefully find my ball bearing by then. See you guys next time.